Right, today I want to talk a little bit about steemhunt. Obviously, the trading volume is doing great guns over on Daybit. It's nearly at $1 million, 800,000. I think I saw the trading. Obviously, the price with lots of people selling hunt tokens has been kind of affected. It's gone down from like 0.020 to like 15. I don't know the calculations in USD and BTC and yada yada yada. All I know is that it's gone down a bit, which obviously it's going to, because there's people who's been invested in the platform for the last year who've been accruing hunt tokens. I've been selling a bunch of hunt tokens as well. I have a figure in mind of what I want to sell, and it's probably foolish to sell them so cheaply because they are going to going up in value as soon as review hunt and idea hunt ends up. But I feel like as a mod who's put work in over the last year, taking a little bit out, that's kind of on me if I want to do that or not. And so I am taking some out, mainly to put back into other areas and other projects to enable other projects, but also to activate a few things that have been I wanted to do for the last 3 months and had no funds to do it, especially in this bear market, adjusting to having either clients fall off or just balance, finding a little bit of balance, right? And that balance needs to happen now. I can't wait for it, so I can't invest in it for later, which is frustrating, but that's just the way the metrics work out sometimes. Anyway, so there's volume there, there's trading there, that's awesome. Also, hunt tokens are now available on CoinGecko, if on CoinGecko's exchange, if you didn't know about that, which is kind of cool. So that makes me want to go and try CoinGecko's exchange because of the hunt token. It's kind of interesting how you want to go and play with platforms and software, because I was kind of against holding anything on exchanges. I'm still in that kind of headspace, really, or at least minimizing the impact, the attack surface, if you like, of having too much on the exchanges. But I'm really interested in checking out CoinGecko. And what was the other thing I wanted to talk about? So yeah, there's a lot of volume happening. The price is obviously gone low for a little bit. I really want to talk about two things today. One is that review hunt is going to be out in about a month's time. So if you are a hoarder of hunt tokens, you already have hunt tokens and you've been selling them, I'm not going to tell you either way to not sell them or hold them. But I personally, from my perspective, am interested to kind of have a figure. I have a figure in my mind that I've kind of stood to, like I'm standing at, and I will then move on the rest of my hunt tokens based on the results at the end of the review hunt process. So I think, and so I want to give you a little bit of positivity as to why I think you should make a decision on it. I'm not trying to influence your decision. I'm trying to give you more data on making a decision. So here's one idea that I've had about the next stage. Review hunt could be a game changer for people doing brand advocacy online. And I say people, I'm on about brands. Brands need to push product, right? They have a desire to move volume of product. They run a business, they buy it cheaply, they do some branding, they do some advertising, they may add some features that other hardware doesn't have. There's an upsell, and then they make profit on it, right? They need numbers, they need volume, they need to be able to go to the Chinese, Taiwan, wherever they're getting it from, and source 100,000, 200,000 of that product at a good price, flip it, and make some profit. Business 101, right? So we're in a really strong position as the hunt token to be able to not necessarily monopolize, but to be one of the early decentralized blockchains that provide a conduit for those businesses to be able to provide them with a blockchain and a token where businesses can buy into that token through a legitimate exchange, Daybit, CoinGecko, and fund getting reviews on their products from the user base. So right now, I think on steemhunt we have anywhere between, I would say, 300 and maybe at the extreme maybe 800 people submitting hunts per day, right? So we don't really have a massive base of people right now to do those reviews. So I had a few ideas this morning. I was thinking about it, how what we should be doing right now on steemhunt, I think, as we transition into review hunt. And so one of the things I've been thinking about is that we've got this huge amount of data now on steemhunt in terms of products, what products we have, what products people like to post about. You know, we've got like a hall of fame in terms of week, month, year of, you know, what raised the most money, what had the most likes, comments and stuff like that. I think we need to have either a hack day week or a hack day weekend sponsored by steemhunt. Maybe get some other big accounts, block trades and a few others involved, and people make web apps on the front end of how to display that data from steemhunt, because I think that data is going to be valuable to us as a company on the Steem blockchain to show what we're trying to achieve for these brands. So if brands can see that steemhunt has collected X amount of drones, it had this amount of comments, you know, this product was posted more in this month, and so visualizations of that. What does a visualization infographic of that data set look like? And we can turn it into a contest, so we can have like a gold, silver and bronze design website front end. So think of it like a Steam It front end, you know, Steam It Busy, Steam Peak, but for the data set of steemhunt. Because I think we're going to need to turn it into an infographic for some of these brands to see the value of it, because right now they're centralized in their thinking. What they do is they go to big brand advocates on YouTube who have 2 million, 5 million, 10 million followers, and they're like, what's your rate? What's your day rate? What's your rate for this piece of content? We want to send you the Canon camera. What's your rate for having a video on your channel? And they pay a lot of money for that, for one video, right? They do that because they're going on percentages of the amount of people that watch that content, that channel per month. They do the whole social blade, do a search looking through it. They've got a whole strategic team looking about how popular that YouTuber is. And then they work out a percentage of potentials, and then another percentage of like click through to a link and how much traffic they brought to it. And I'm going to go out on a limb and say I'm guessing they're getting a bad deal out of it. So wouldn't it be better for these brands to be able to chuck in a bunch of hunt tokens for a product and get 50 or 100 reviews from tech reviewers from everywhere on earth, anywhere that a tech reviewer lives on the planet, and then have a strategic team pull out, cherry pick the best bits of that content and build a better video, go to an agency and build a video about their product, or use that content to slow release over per day, per week, per month, to show the diversification of people globally who use their product. That's why I think Review Hunt is probably the biggest part of this product. Steemhunt has been, you know, we've been working stuff out and ramping it up, but now the second part is I think like will really define what the hunt token is, and that's why I'm kind of trying to build a case for it so you can understand it, or at least that's how I understand it from my perspective. Idea Hunt is even better. That's like Kickstarter crowdfunding using the hunt token, so it's kind of like end to end, you know, from the products that we love and hunt to the companies that provide them to us. And then actually this product's okay, but I want to make a better one, and I want you to all come around and help us build that product. Like that to me is the end-to-end, like door-to-door, dust-to-dust ratio of product from ideation to deliverable. And that is why I think the hunt token is the most powerful token for brand advocacy on the internet today. And I'm going out on a limb and saying that because I don't see anything else on the market that's doing that. That's why a lot of people who are buying into the hunt token are buying into it, because if the team can keep up this intensity, then they will win. Simple as that. All right, that's all I wanted to say today. Would love the feedback. A comment would be nice. A retweet would be even better. I'll catch up with you soon. Take care. Bye. Drifting slow.